I just generally love heavy music, like heavy metal, hardcore, death metal,
What's
punk
like
rock.
Can you take me through like what is it like getting ready for a show, like a heavy metal show or a hardcore punk show?
So in my youth, is to say, like I'm an old man now, but I do feel it at shows now. Like I'm not young anymore, like I used to be. You throw on your tennis shoes, your favorite band T-shirt, maybe a few bucks in your pocket, and you just go. And you see where the night takes you, and maybe bring a little weed to smoke or something. Now it's like, okay, I got to plan out how I'm gonna get there, how I'm gonna leave, when I'm gonna leave, because I might have to leave early because God forbid I got to work the next day.
Okay.
I can make sure I bring earplugs because I don't want to destroy my hearing, because I already noticed it's starting to get a little bit worse here and there. Too many loud concerts are going to, knock your decibels down a little bit.
A little, yeah.
So, yeah, earplugs.
Do you need, you guys, because you even alluded to it a little bit, you guys be moshing.
Oh, yeah. No, so not this past Milwaukee Metal Fest, but last year's Milwaukee Metal Fest. I was in the mosh pit for Belushi Speedball. Shout out Belushi Speedball. They're fucking amazing.
Okay.
But I was in the pit for them, and some guy dropped on top of me as if out of a Doctor Strange portal.
Yeah.
Hit me, and his head collided with my head, and I chipped my tooth.
Yeah.
You can see my front tooth there. I still haven't even got it fixed. Yeah.
Wow. Where was it? Did someone throw him?
I think he dived off the stage, but I never saw him coming. It was just clunk, and all of a sudden I went down, and I'm like, holy crap. But I was still having a great time. Like,
sure.
Hey, it happens,
How often does that happen at a heavy metal show where somebody goes down and everyone goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do people stop to make sure they're okay, and then we just keep going?
Almost always will stop and huddle around and pick someone up off the ground. Like heavy metal crowds, they're rough and tumble. You got to know what you're getting into, but people are more than willing to help you up, protect you if you're a little bit smaller and you need to get out of the way. Also, you got to kind of judge the crowd and how much participation you're willing to get into, because I went to see a show a couple weeks ago, and the band was called Snuffed on Sight. And when the guy came out on stage, I should have known how this was going to go. He had a shirt that said retard fight music. And I was like, Jesus oh boy. Christ. So then everyone in the pit, they just start spin kicking and wheelhousing. And I'm just standing off, to the side of it, just watching the show. All of a sudden, I just get blasted in the back of the head. Somebody just sucker punched me. There's always the one asshole who he just wants to fight everyone that's not moshing.
So you need to teach me. This is what you need to teach me. This is what I need to understand, right? Because I've never been. Okay, what is the code of conduct of moshing? Is it literally, because what I think of moshing is someone who doesn't go to hardcore shit, right? Like I remember in high school or grade school, dances, people moshing was you're kind of pushing your one buddy's in a circle and everyone's kind of throwing him a little bit.
Like I said, judge the vibe. Because the vibe in the band,
fists.
Yeah, fists is like I said, Snuffed on Sight. That's hardcore. Hardcore, that's punching, that's kicking, that's basically sanctioned fighting.
Yeah, but where do I come in if I go to this show and I see the guy come on stage with a shirt like that? That just means all right.
That means fists up or get out of the way.
So we're just throwing haymakers like that? Like what?
Yes.
And that's fun. And we're all there's no is there animosity? Are people beefing with each other? Or is it kind of just no, we're all doing this for the love of the sport?
Like I said, there's a mutual combat aspect to it where people know what they're getting into. But then there's that one guy who he punched me in the back of the head when I was just standing there. And then I moved out of the way, and I watched him keep running into people who aren't looking.
Yeah.
Just kicking into him, punching into him. People are, trying to take a swing back at him.
How does it work? If are you allowed to were people hitting women too? Are women fighting, or do they get their own pit?
Women mosh. Yeah, there's no
discrimination.
Just equal rights and lefts in the pit. I've seen, and it's always some tiny chick who's 5'5" or under, just barreling through the pit like a little gremlin.
Just smoking people, throwing hooks.
No, and they might be getting tossed around, but that's what they like to do.
Yeah.
You can find me one of those. Ladies.
Yeah, hit
me up.
do you guys do you leave a heavy metal show pretty banged up, bruised up, or what?
If you're moshing throughout the night, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Is there like a space where people go to not mosh at the show too? Like, where do the old people go?
In the back. They stay in the back.
They stay in the back.
Because even if you get to the front of the crowd and you're up at the stage, depending on how low the stage is, if it's a low one or no stage at all, people are going to be diving off of there. They're going to climb up and they're going to dive off. Like I said, hardcore.
Wow.
That's more like what you'll see there. Otherwise, it'll be crowd surfers. People surf to the barricade in the front, and then all of a sudden you're standing there, oh, I love, Iron Maiden, and all of a sudden, bonk, in the back of the head, somebody's just having the time of their life. Surfing across the crowd.
Yeah, ridiculous. So I used to work at a music venue, one of the bigger music venues here in Milwaukee. I won't say the name. And I do remember like talking to some security people and being like, like, how much is paid? Like, I feel like you guys aren't getting paid enough. They're like, no, it's fine. Honestly, we get paid fine. It just sucks when we got like a hardcore or a heavy metal band. I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, dude, it's just, it's different, dude. Because I've been to some rap shows, right? And people get rowdy at rap shows. I'm big. I love hip hop.
Oh yeah,
and
me too.
I remember I was at like a somewhat underground rap show, and I was at the rave in Milwaukee, and we're like at the front, and we're in like the rave bar, so that's the smaller stage. And we're like at the front, we're like holding on to the barricade because people are like shoving and throwing whatever. And anytime someone tried to even step onto the barricade, fucking security, didn't care, man, woman, child, whatever, boom, knocking them off. But they're afraid of you guys. They're afraid of heavy metal. They're going to let you get up on there and fucking people's elbow somebody off the top because they don't want to mess with you guys. That's what they told me.
On the rave bar, yeah, they don't even put a barricade out for those shows. Because like I said, people are going to be diving.
Yeah.
They're going to be hopping
They're like,
off.
that'll make it worse. So let's not.
It'll just be too packed in there. But yeah, you watch this, big scary looking black guy swaddling angsty little white boys off the crowd all night from surfing to the front.
He's not getting paid enough.
You can tell he's not getting paid enough. At least they don't bug about weed anymore. They used to they used to track you down in the crowd if they could see it or smell it. Now they don't even bother.
Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety, or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Do it.